You've been critical of President Trump, Aaron, and when he was a candidate last summer, you signed a letter along with 100 other tech leaders saying he would be a disaster for innovation. Bach shares are up 30%. Has Trump been the disaster for innovation that you expected him to be?
Well, I would probably separate our business performance from some of the policies that have been enacted. I would say as it relates to tech innovation and the innovation economy, we really haven't gotten much of a clear message from this new administration about what they believe are going to be the defining factors over the next decade and coming decades to really, truly driving a high innovation economy. That would range from things like high-skilled immigration, STEM education, digital policy issues like encryption reform, patent reform. So you have a lot of issues where they are still, it's still really unknown what the administration's viewpoint is on these major issues that are going to be not just fundamental to the tech sector in Silicon Valley, but really the broader economy as more and more of our economy moves into the digital age. So I think it's still very, very early, and unfortunately we haven't seen some of the policies that we'd like to see that would drive innovation forward in a much longer term picture as opposed to just the past 100 or 140 days or so.
What about climate change? What are the biggest threats to the tech industry with regard to Trump's stance on the Paris Accord?
Yeah, I think we have a real risk in things like climate change and things like immigration reform and the travel ban as when you look at things like internet policy, where we have historically been a leader around the world in setting the tone and sending a message to the rest of the world about really what we're going to stand for, what our philosophies are going to be as a country.